is up, guys? Wave Films here, and today is going to be the first video on a new schedule of videos I'm doing. Because it's summer and I have more time to make videos, I'm going to be uploading every Wednesday and Saturday. So this will be up hopefully Wednesday. If nothing goes wrong, today is Monday. So yeah, today I'm going to be doing a room tour because why not? Sometimes the videos might get a little crazy because I don't really know what to do. Today I want to do a room tour just to show you guys around where I work and customize and stuff. I got a bunch of Legos set up everywhere, and so yeah, it's going to be pretty cool. And sorry if you can hear any music in the background. It's probably because I didn't edit any in, but my stepdad's listening to music outside this room because it's in the basement, and this is my room, and then outside of the room there's his whole thing with all his records and stuff. So if you can hear any music, hopefully I don't get copyright striked. So yeah, let's start the tour. Alright guys, so right where I'm standing is right where you enter the room. There's the door. So I'm just going to be going around my room, showing you everything. And yeah, it's been a while since I held this camera, so it might be a bit shaky because I don't really hold cameras that much. Anyways, right here it's a footstool for one of the chairs we have out in the living room, but we didn't need it because the room was already a little big, so I got it, and it's kind of my bench that I sit on to work on customs right there. So anyways, I sit right here. There's a couple paint stains on it, but shh, don't tell my mom. Over here, that's just my phone and iPad charging. Right here, I have a trash can covered in paint because I try and throw out stuff that has paint on it and then gets paint all over that, but whatever. Up here is my desk. This is where I'm usually at, sitting right here working on that. I very rarely cross the line into that side of the room. I need to get something because it's kind of empty, and no point in having a room if it's not filled, because there's no point in having all that space. So anyways, I sit down here and I do my work. So right here is just a Lego base plate. I don't know how big it is. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 22, 23, 24. So this is 48 by 48. The reason I know that is because I put these two pieces here, so I knew where the halfway was, which is right in between them. Right here, one sec, let me sit down. Right here is a little thing that I use to help me with painting. So I got this Lego guy, which I put heads on. Sometimes I put arms on it, but I don't really anymore. So as you can see, he's covered in paint. Like, you can see the gray. He's got like a triangle of gray around him. That's because I used it to paint a beard. So this totem pole thing I used to paint hair so that I can hold on to the bottom, and then on the top I just have put on the hair and then paint it. This thing right here I used to put hair and heads onto to paint them, sometimes arms, but I don't really anymore. But I just keep it on here because it's covered in paint. Usually there's a lot of red around here because if I need to paint a torso a full color, I just put on one of these bricks and paint away. And then this little pole here is what I put arms onto, clip them on, and then paint them. So yeah, that's that thing. Over here is where I have all of my customs lined up that I'm working on. I'll show you where I put the finished ones later. So like in this corner there's all my X-Men Apocalypse figures. Back there is Walking Dead. Over there is Ben 10. This corner is CW Figs. In the center right there, that's regular show. And then in the front up here we have Suicide Squad. So working on a lot of stuff right now. Those are Joker's legs that are drying. But yeah, so I have a lot of figs to work on. The regular show Ben 10 figures don't really have a due date, but the rest of them kind of do. So I should probably get working on that. Yeah, so back here, what I have is a bunch of figures that I went through all of my Lego minifigures and put them into a bucket down there, which I'll show you in a sec, just so that if I need to look for a piece, they're all in there. And so up here, I kept all the figures that I didn't want to destroy or didn't want to paint over their pieces because I like them so much. Batman's just there because I'm gonna need him for Justice League next year. And then Giant Man's here because I still have plans to customize him someday. I do record right here. What I do is I take one of my Lego books, prop it up against this thing, and then use tape and tape a backdrop to it. And then that stand right there is what I use. I just put it on here, set up my tripod. I push my bench back, set up my tripod right here, and put this on and record. So yeah. So back there, there's all the figures, and there's my old Mod Podge, which I used to use, but I don't like it anymore because it leaves a really weird texture on the figures. So just to go through all the figures, there's that dude from Ninjago, which looks really cool. I got a couple rock monsters up here, not only because I really like them and they're old, but also because I couldn't really use them for anything to customize. There's classic Indiana Jones, there's Blackbeard, there's Cyclops from the X-Men set, NRGJ, Quicksilver, Ultron, Spider-Man, Lloyd DX, there's Gal Gadot, Wonder Woman back there, there's Spider-Man's first costume, there's Ultron Mark 1. Basically, I care about all the Ultrons except for the middle one. There's Voldemort from the old Harry Potter sets, Yellow Jacket, Hank Pym, Ant-Man, which wasn't in the movie, but he's pretty cool. I like the design on the figure. There's Micro Ant-Man, another rock monster, and then Batman, and then Giant Man. So, yeah, that's about it for the back here. Over on this side is... Oh, that should go over here. Over on the side is where I keep all my paint and stuff. So, in this bucket is all of my tools I use for painting. So, let's see, I got scissors for customizing capes and, like, Cape Madness coats and stuff. I got some Gorilla Glue here, which I need to get, not more of, but a different kind of super glue, because this one's all messy and comes out too big. Some clippers here for when I need to cut stuff. Some sandpaper, a lot of thumbtacks, some bricks that sometimes I use, an eraser for erasing print, and then paintbrushes, and then also tweezers for when I'm gluing stuff and I have to move stuff and I don't want to get it stuck to my hands. And then over here I have my tube of green stuff, which I want to get the strips instead because apparently those work better. I had the strips before, but I kind of messed them up because I accidentally twisted it and then couldn't untwist it because it's sticky. And then over here is the paint that I have. I have way more paint than this over in that bag right there, but I just keep right here, I just keep the paints that I'm currently using, so that, because I have to go back and forth between my mom's house and my dad's house, so I don't want to take them all out and then have to put them all back in, which is why I have them in a bag, so that if I just have to switch houses, then I just keep them in here. On this side, I have basically tools that I mostly use, which is a thumbtack, paintbrush. Paintbrush is usually just for if I'm trying to cover a large area, so yeah. A paper towel for wiping off paint, and then a toothpick to scratch off paint, and then this toothpick is for help for sculpting. As you can see, there's a bunch of dried green stuff on there, and then a cup because I like apple juice. So that's about it for the bottom layer. I also have this magnifying glass that my parents got me for using for customizing. I haven't really found a use for it yet, as I like to look really close to my figures, but yeah. Then we'll move to the top layer. This is the lights that I use for all my videos. I only have them on one side. I also use them for when I'm customizing because the light up there is not bright enough. So up here, back there is where I have a bunch of my bags that when I'm transporting customs, I put them in so that the paint doesn't scratch off. I also have some pieces that are really hard to find, or like when I'm looking for them, I can't find them. So I keep them all, and for some reason they're all out of whack here, so I'm just trying to reorganize them, not that you can see. Anyways, these are a bunch of pieces that I keep up here that are really hard for me to find, so I just keep them up here, or just items that I bought that I don't want to put in with my regular Lego stuff. Back there is a turtle that I made when we went to Mexico. Well, I didn't make it, I painted it. I'll have Jar Jar Binks up there because I plan on customizing him sometime soon. I have a pair of black legs because I can never find black legs. I'm running out of them, so every time I find them, I keep them up here. That's probably my last pair. I have Scarlet Witch's torso from the Captain America set because although not the suit she wore in the Civil War, that's her suit from the end of Age of Ultron, so it's not inaccurate. Which, if you see the concept art, that's what Marvel was gonna use. They're gonna use her suit from the end of Age of Ultron, and then they changed it. So I might make her suit from the end of Age of Ultron. I have some Aerialite curved torsos up there. The black one, I think I bought just as an extra, and then the one's for Wonder Woman for, because I bought that for Wonder Woman for Dawn of Justice, and then I changed my mind. I want to make the classic one, so I'll just save that for Justice League. A blue trench coat that I probably won't use. That's a freebie hair piece that Aerialite sent me when I bought some torsos. Some freebies over there, like that thing from Minifig Cat, and same with that knife. Then I have a bunch of guns that I bought. Sometimes I just buy random ones because I want to buy something, but then it's like, oh, you have to spend $10 to order something, so then I just buy a bunch of random guns, which is usually what's there. And then these two weird colored guns as freebies. That's a failed Sculpt-A-Tent Mordecai from regular show. I eventually got it right, but yeah. And then I have some bows from Brick Forge. That's a compound bow, but it's all cut up because I used pieces from it to make Oliver's bow from Green Arrow. That's a freebie visor piece. That's a freebie clear gun. Flash cowl, because I don't have any, and that's the only one I have left. And then that's a freebie pack piece thing. And then I have some neck braces up there, which I was looking through myself, and apparently I have a lot, and so I just lined them all up there. So yeah. Moving on, I have my cube collection, puzzle collection up here. That's the newest one. I got it when I was on vacation last week. That is the square one. Probably make a video on it sometime soon. Hopefully on Saturday, I'm gonna do a video with Lego Freak. We're supposed to record today, but he didn't show up, so yeah, shame on him. So I have my 3x3, 2x2, 5x5, and 2x2x5, or 2x2x4, and then I have my square one, Pyraminx, and 4x4. Then along the wall here, I have my Pop Funko collection. The three that I got on vacation were Zoom, Jared Leto Joker, which is the version of the Joker I'm actually making a custom of, so it'll be cool to have them side by side. And then Hot Topic exclusive Harley Quinn in her gown, and this Hot Topic exclusive Baby Groot, and it's exclusive because the bot says I am Groot. Then I have Finn the Human from Adventure Time. I don't know what, I know this is an exclusive Deadpool, I'm just not sure from what, like what it's exclusive for. It says previews exclusive, and I got it in a nerd box, I think it's called. I don't really know, I don't get them anymore because I didn't want them anymore, but I got it in one, and it was like nerd, I think it's called Nerd Box or something like that. It's like Loot Crate, but specifically superheroes, so yeah. And so I got that, and then I have Vision from Age of Ultron, who's facing the wrong way. And the only ones that are bobbleheads are Vision, Deadpool, and Groot. Up here I have just a bunch of knickknacks that I have. I got some Cool Rocks, I got a Wonder Woman thing that also came in that nerd box thing, that I got when we went to the King Tut Museum thing in New York, that I got at the Oklahoma National Memorial and Museum. Then some things I got when I collected Pokemon cards. Some boxes came with little figures. I got that when we were in New York, the Statue of Liberty. That's what my friend gave me, and my cousin a long time ago gave me that Batman statue. And then down here I have my Disney minifigures. Those are the only 5 that I have: Mickey Mouse, Ariel, Stitch, Aladdin, and Peter Pan. I have this pocket knife from my uncle. And then I have a memory card that I use. Little thing that I also got in the nerd box thing. I feel like that's what it sounds like it's supposed to be, but it sounds wrong. But it was their 1-year anniversary when I got it, so it came with this little brain thing. So, and then I got those 2 things which came on the top of movie theater cups. So yeah, my desk. That probably took up about half the video, but yep. So just one giant shot of my desk. Pretty big. It takes up about a third of the room, so, well, I mean, like along the wall. So now to continue, side here I have my laptop. This is a laptop I watch YouTube on and Skype on. Those headphones there are because for some reason the computer's microphone doesn't work, so I have to put those on. But when I plug the headphones in, the headphones don't work, so basically wear headphones with a microphone just to use the microphone, because then the sound plays out the computer, but whatever. This is my Wacom tablet I got for Christmas, which I used to make... I only have one mouse, so I keep my mouse with my other laptop, so I just use this on this one. Also, I do have programs to draw on the computer, which I don't really use that much, but I use this to create my channel logo and thumbnail. So yeah, go check those out. Down here I have this box that's just full of Lego pieces. So is that box over there, that tub. I have my Speed Stacks thing, which I used to do a lot because it was a club at school, but now it's not anymore. Or, well, it was only there for like a year and then they stopped doing it, but yeah, I just use that for timing myself with the cubes. Over here, I have two different buckets. The one on top is full of minifigure accessories and animals and stuff, and the one on the bottom is filled with minifigures and minifigure parts. This is the bag that I keep the rest of my paint in, as well as the trash bag that I use when I go to my dad's. Over here is just a pile of mess. I have both laptop cases and then my editing laptop. Reason it's my editing laptop is because for some reason on the other one, which is the really good laptop, the editing program's really slow, choppy, and laggy, even though the computer, like, it was the only thing I had downloaded on the computer was the editing program. But it works better on this one, which is a crappy laptop, because they're both really slow, even though I've wiped them off multiple times, and they're supposed to be really good computers. They're not. Over here, again, it's just a tub of bricks, as well as my first Rubik's Cube ever, which, if you remember the story, I threw against the ground. So I meant to do it as a joke, and I thought it would land on one of the faces, but like, I thought it would land like that, but it ended up landing on one of the corners. The corner split, and I'm not sure which corner it is. Let me look. Yeah, it was this corner split open and ripped off 3 of the center pieces, which I have glued back on. Ripped off 3 of the center pieces. I had to glue this one back together because it ripped apart the corner, and so I was thinking I'll just and I had to glue the centers back on. And then I was building up the last thing of it, and then realized that I'm missing a piece, as well as I'm not sure it went. I did have the yellow cap for this side, but I don't have it anymore. But if I were to build it up, you would notice that there's this edge, this corner, this corner, this corner, this corner, this edge, and I'm missing an edge. So actually, it looks like I'm missing 2. I just like started losing pieces after that because I had all of them except for one edge, and now I'm missing 2 edges and the center cap. But it doesn't matter because it's not like I can put it back together anyways. Over here, I have some exclusive bricks. I got this one from it's called Lego's Kids Fest, but I went like a couple years ago with a friend and had a lot of fun. There's a bunch of like mocks on display. It was kind of like a mini brick fair. Which I am going to Brick Fair, Virginia this year. And then this one was the Legoland Discovery Center in Toronto, which is like an indoor little thing. It has some rides, and a Lego store and some like a Lego class and stuff. So pretty cool. And there's a factory where it shows you how they make Lego bricks, and they actually make these bricks there. So that's cool. Adventure Time Season 5 on DVD, which I'm currently watching through. I have the first 4 DVDs at my dad's. Yeah, so I have another base plate, and then that's my camera case and my camera battery charger. Moving over, we have this case. Up on top, I have the Queen Anne's Revenge from Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides. I got this for my birthday of the year that came out because the movie came out in May and my birthday was in May, so yeah. The weird thing is that this set, for some reason, didn't come with stickers. I looked through all the box, all the pages, the instructions, and there were no stickers. So, yeah, there's supposed to be on the back here In the window, there's supposed to be a sticker with a bunch of flames, and on top it's supposed to say Queen Anne's Revenge, but no stickers. And then all the minifigures are... There's a bunch of Lego stuff over here, and just keep in mind that all the minifigures would either be customized or pieces of them would be torn apart and customized, and the rest of the pieces would be in that blue bin. I did keep some minifigures over here because I wanted to. Actually, no, I'm still on this. What am I talking about? This was a cup I got for the Lego Pick-a-Brick thing at a Lego store. I used the pieces for stop motion, I think. So yeah, I'll just keep the cup. A bunch of cool big figs. Over here, I have this bag of bricks, I think, and some cool minifigures. And then this one has a bunch of builds. It has like the mining thing from the Guardians of the Galaxy set. It has Anthony, the bricks from the Ant-Man set, which I did scale up with a Giant Man, and it's pretty cool because it's like the exact same size. So I'm not sure if Lego purposely did that or if that just happened. But if you take like Giant Man's foot and put it up against one of those things, and then take one of these actual Lego bricks, scale it up against a regular minifigure, it is accurate scale, so that's pretty cool. And then some ships from a Guardians of the Galaxy set. Down here I have the original 2012 Avengers Quinjet, which I'm missing some pieces on the engine. And then over here I do have the Ninjago set that I forget. Down here I have the Green Lantern set from DC, and then a bunch of boxes. There's a Lego City set back there, which I got for stop motion because that's in cars. I'm pretty sure all the cars and minifigures are still in that box, and then I'm pretty sure those minifigures are still in that box. So basically I have two boxes with sets in them. The sets are built, they're just in the boxes. And then down here I have Destiny's something from Ninjago. I forget the name of the ship. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm missing some pieces. And then down there I have, in the small bag, I have my old clay that I used for sculpting. That's the boiled clay that I used to have, and then the other one is the first type of air dry clay that I had, which I don't use anymore because I have green stuff. Over here is some books. Nothing too special. Now I can get to up here, which is the classic 2008, I'm pretty sure, 8 or 7 or 6. I don't really remember the exact year, but it's the old Batcave. It's missing a couple pieces when I bought it. I bought it off eBay. And it did come with most of the minifigures. No, it came with, yeah, it came with all the minifigures, but some of them were missing some parts, like, so you can see Robin over here has a red cape because that's the closest thing I had to a cape, and I didn't have any yellow capes. It didn't come with a yellow cape. So yeah, like that, that's missing some pieces. There's a bunch of missing pieces here, but I have over here, I kept some minifigures, so I put Batgirl, my favorite version of Batman beside the Batflip Batman, which is, I like the Christian Bale Lego Batman, the first version, not the second version. If you don't know what I mean by that, the first version, actually there's 3 versions, this is technically the second version. The first version was like a Comic-Con exclusive, like one of the first Lego Comic-Con exclusives. This is the second version, which came in the Dark Knight Rises set. Then the third and best version, in my opinion, is the one that came in the 2008, not the 2008, the Ultimate Collector's Tumblr. Ultimate Builders or whatever Tumblr. So that's the second version. I like the other two better because they're actually printed on black torsos. This one was printed on dark gray, but whatever. And then there's the Nightwing, the new Nightwing, or the new old Nightwing. It's the red Nightwing. It's not the original blue one or the new blue one. I want to get the new blue one. And then there's Robin from 2008. And I don't have any other Robins, so I don't even like this Robin. And there's Alfred, who does have some printing scratched, but whatever. So yeah, the set is pretty much intact. This front piece wouldn't fit, so I had to put it over here. This jet ski thing is missing some pieces. So yeah, I'm just trying to fix it because the piece just fell off. It's missing some pieces on the front. And there was supposed to be, what was it? I think 2 of these maybe. One on this side, one on this side, but I just put it in the middle. I think. I don't really remember. Anyway, there was something on here that was supposed to be one on this side, one on this side, but it didn't come with it, so I just put it in the middle. I'm pretty sure it was the gun piece. Down here, I have the bat from the Dark Knight Rises set. I have my collection of comic books, which I don't really read anymore. I like reading comic books, but I just buy mine all digital now, because the closest comic book store to me is a half hour away, and I don't have the time to drive a half hour every week to get comics, so I just buy them digitally. There's the instructions for the Batman vs. Superman Dawn of Justice set, which I need to empty out these 3 on the top, because they're just taking up space. And then I can put some other stuff there. Down here, let me sit down, because I'll probably talk about these for a bit. Down here, I have my Civil War customs set up, which is pretty cool. I have, of course, just like the movie, Team Iron Man on this side, Team Captain America on this side. I have the airport battle set in the background. And then back there, I just have my Micro Ant-Man, Crossbones, Baron Zemo, Sharon Carter, and Spider-Man's first costume just kind of chilling, because I didn't have the... I was going to put them over here with all the rest of my customs, but I just liked the idea of this, and then I was like, I'll just put them in the background. So yeah, I really like this though, you can see. And they're just set up just like the movie, like in the exact same order, so War Machine, in the exact same like way. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Anyways, we can move over to just my regular customs. These are customs I didn't care. I didn't think about making like different sections for different customs, which I might actually do now. I might take these customs off and like make different ones for them. I don't know. Or I can just leave these guys here and just put all the customs I don't really care about over here. Because I do have these 3 empty squares that I can do for customs. So, starting at the back here, we have my Luke Skywalker from my Force Awakens customs. And then R2-D2, and then Rey is back up there. Then Jessica Jones and Kilgrave. 2 figures, which were like, I think the first 2 that I did showcased were my Green Arrow and the Flash, which I updated both of them. They're over there on my desk. One of my first customs ever, my Falcon custom, is up on that side. On this side, it's my Doomsday Big Fig. And then down at the front here, I have Adam West Batman, my first ever custom, my Mark 1 Iron Man, Linda Carter Wonder Woman, Deadpool right in the middle. Oh yeah. Thor that I made for a school project. And yeah, I didn't do any painting on his arms, only on his legs and face. So yeah, I'm probably not going to make a video about him, so I'll just show him right now. Basically just redid his beard and hair color, painted Mjolnir silver at the top, although some of the silver paint is kind of weird. And then, if it will focus, I painted on a bunch of lines on his legs accurately. It's based off of the Thor from the Avengers. And I didn't paint on his arms because it was for a school project, so I didn't have to go all out. And then there's Ant-Man that I made from the movie, which also one of my first customs. Then I have Superman, Christopher Reeve Superman. I have my custom Finn the Human, which I don't need anymore because LEGO Dimensions, I already pre-ordered both of the Adventure Time packs for that. I pre-ordered them a while ago. There's my first Zoom, which I want to redo. His back is entirely inaccurate, and these lightning bolts are way too big, and they keep bending all over the place. So yeah, believe it or not, I made that less than a year ago, so I really have improved my customizing. And then I have Speedy from Arrow. I don't think either of them made a video about either of them, because I just made them to enter them in a contest, so they were in a video, but like I didn't showcase them. So your Speedy, yeah, pretty old customs. And she did have a quiver, but I took it off to use it for my new Green Arrow because I didn't have any other quivers except for the one on her, so I just took it off and used it for Oliver. I'll put that back on. And same with this figure. No video. This is Jay Garrick, or Hunter Zolomon, I guess. Now I can say. So the hair was like an Emmett from the Lego Movie hair. This helmet, not even sure what it's from, but I found it and I was like, oh, that looks close enough. It does have like bumps and stuff on it, but it looks pretty good. And then the side pieces were sculpted and then glued on because they were like the oven bake ones. And then front and back were painted terribly, and then the boots and stuff. So yeah, I don't even care if I drop him. He's not even a good figure. And then I have, focus, Daredevil, and then my Nightwing and Robin from Arkham Knight, which the Robin actually turned out pretty good for my skill level at the time. Nightwing, not so much. And yeah, that was for a contest. And then tomorrow, Firestorm, Captain Cold, Hawkman, Hawkgirl, White Canary, Atom, and Heatwave, all for the showcase, which I'm going to be redoing White Canary, Atom, Heatwave, and Firestorm for Legends of Tomorrow Season 2 for the showcase. I'll redo those guys because my skill level is much better than it was, so I want to redo them and see how good I get. Over here, let's stand up. Whoa. Over here, I have another thing. Actually, I'll show you what's in the corner. Right here was where my bat cave was, and there's a bunch of bat vehicles in there. There's the Batwing, the Bat Helicopter, just a bunch of different vehicles from a bunch of different sets. From Batman, there's the tripod that I used for the intro of this video. There's the tripod case, and then just a bag that I use sometimes. Over here, I have Emmett's Constructo-Mech, which I got a couple Christmases ago. And I have the 3 original micro Minecraft sets, which I would take out and show you, but I just keep them in boxes. Up here I have the exclusive oh, it's like shining down like it's holy, Batman cereal. I did have the Superman one, but my mom threw out the box after I told her not to, but asked her not to. Down here I have the X-Men set with the Sentinels. Again, all the figures for all the next sets I'm going to show are in the bucket. I have the Batman vs. Superman set, Ray's Speeder, the Hydra vehicles from the Age of Ultron sets, the Captain America Black Panther Pursuit set, a bunch of Age of Ultron sets, another Age of Ultron set, another Captain America Civil War set, and the only Minecraft set minifig scale that I have. I would keep wanting to get more, I just missed them. So yeah, that's about it for my room. I'll just do a 360 just in case you guys missed anything. There's my calendar, which says June, but it's July. So in case I miss anything, I'll just give you a quick 360 of everything. So yeah. So thank you guys for watching. One sec, let me flip the camera around. Alright guys, so thank you all for watching. Like I did say in the intro, I do want to start uploading Wednesdays and Saturdays. So hopefully Saturday I'll get up a video. Hopefully this goes up on Wednesday. So yeah, check out all the social media down in the description where I post customs behind the scenes. And I think that's all I want to say for this video. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next Saturday. Bye.